Max Verstappen has signed a new contract with Red Bull, extending his stay through the end of 2030. He was already under contract until 2028, but this deal adds 2 more years, ending months of speculation about his future in the sport. The announcement follows a period where Verstappen openly questioned whether he wanted to keep racing in Formula One at all. Earlier this season, after the Japanese Grand Prix, he spoke about his frustration with the sport's new engine rules, saying he wondered if it was still worth it, or if he'd rather spend more time at home with family and friends. That frustration comes from Formula One's new hybrid power unit rules introduced this year. Under the new system, batteries drain quickly, and drivers can't use full power for an entire lap. They have to recover energy through corners instead of relying purely on the engine. For a driver known for pushing to the limit at every moment, this felt like a step backward. And Verstappen made no secret of how much it bothered him during the early races of the season. That feeling was reinforced in May when Verstappen raced in the Nurburgring, 24 hours endurance race driving a Mercedes-branded GT car alongside 2 other drivers. He led an impressive stint, taking the car from 10th to 1st before a mechanical failure ended his chances of victory. For Verstappen, it was a reminder of what he felt Formula One had lost, the pure experience of racing without artificial limits on power. He wasn't alone in raising these concerns. Several other drivers voiced similar complaints throughout the season, and Formula One's governing body has since begun adjusting the rules, aiming to increase the share of power coming from the combustion engine over the next 2 seasons. There's also early talk of a return to simpler V8 engines by 2031, though manufacturers don't fully agree yet on how much hybrid technology should remain part of the formula. With those concerns partly addressed, the second question was whether Verstappen would stay with Red Bull or move elsewhere. Mercedes and McLaren were both linked with interest, especially with Red Bull struggling this season. Verstappen has yet to win a race in 2026 and has been vocal about the car's performance issues, a notable shift for a driver who has won 4 consecutive world championships with the team. Despite that, he chose to stay. He pointed to his trust in team principal Laurent Mekies, describing their relationship as open and transparent, and the freedom Red Bull gives him to pursue outside interests like endurance racing. According to those familiar with the deal, the contract includes a pay increase on top of what was already the highest salary in the sport, along with performance-related terms that would allow him to leave if results don't meet expectations in the coming years. Verstappen has long said his goal is to finish his career at Red Bull, the only team he's known since making his Formula One debut as a teenager. With this extension, that goal remains firmly in sight, even as the team works to turn its form around and as Formula One continues navigating one of the most debated rule changes in its recent history.